Hello, our friends, evolutionary energy arts family.
Hello there, welcome back.
So, guys, this was the last Patreon and member video that we did, exclusive, talking about things beginning. Oh, by summer is going to be a hot summer, and the Earth is shaking. This I thought, oh no, they have these stacks so nicely there. Yeah, this was a big one. The first initial reportings of this quake that hit Indonesia come in at 7.8. Now, this is what I was expecting after we had seen that deep earthquake, something around, mid to high sevens, even as high as an 8 was to be expected. And it has happened. The downgrading service has put it now at 7.3. There are aftershocks, by the way. You can see how much this. Look at this. Look at this. Holy cow. Oh, man. So disconcerting. Indonesia, in case you don't realize it, it's thousands of islands. It's a very, very cool place. Yeah, absolutely. It is certainly, it's a country built around water. But man, when you get those earthquakes, and they do have earthquakes, probably as many earthquakes as anywhere in the world, they also have volcanic activity. Yeah, I think these people they're just used to things. Here you go. Oh, we're having lunch, and wow, it's shaking pretty violently. Well, maybe we better come out, but this guy, I don't know if he's drank too many pina coladas or, I mean, he's just smiling. He's having a good old time. He's like, this is kind of fun. She's like, oh, stand over there. Let me take a photo while the thing is shaking.
And they all got their phones there. This is fabulous. Isn't this generation or what?
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. They're not running around in terror, but yeah, it was definitely a scary event. Here you can see, I mean, it's moving heavy equipment, it's moving buildings. Buildings did collapse. The chicken is okay. Oh, and speaking of chickens, we had a baby.
Yes, we woke up this morning to one baby, so we'll see.
I was moving as fast as I could yesterday because the due date was yesterday for the first of the chickens to hatch. And hopefully many more will be hatching. So that is why we didn't have a video yesterday. I was just working the entire day on the chicken coop. Yeah, it was quite a quake. Here they're calling it a 7.6. We do know of at least one person that unfortunately has lost their life. Tsunami warning was issued. Wow, this is a big one. And this can still, we should be aware that you could have more coming. Indonesia makes perfect sense with the way the previous quakes had laid out. As you can see, the ceilings falling down there. Now the lights are out. Sports building damaged. Lots of damage. It's just a mess, And again, lots of bridges. Look at this. Look at the swaying. These people are pros. They're not panicking. They're just handling it all in stride. I still would be far away from this collapsing. That's one of the things. Remember Northridge? I remember whole sections of, highway collapsing, and that wasn't as big as this. So what we see in the greater Indonesian area is 35 quakes. So lots of aftershocks. This 7.4, what they're currently calling it, initially 7.8, 35 kilometers deep. So it is more of a shallow quake. And if we let's just look at the significant quakes. You can see this is perfectly upstream. So we had bing, bang, boom, 7.5, 7.4, 7.3, perfect sense. Tonga, Indonesia, and Vanuatu. Where next if you're going to have any more? You might look towards like Thailand, you might look towards India itself, or you might go up into the Philippines, or up into, again, Japan from there. By the way, it wasn't just over there that we've had some notable shaking. There was also a 6.0 over in Peru, by the way. And we also had a earthquake in the Bay Area. This was initially reported as a 5.0. You can see San Jose and Sunnyvale. Initially reported as a 5.0, and then downgraded twice down to a 4.6, 10.9 kilometers deep. Again, we're looking out for big activity this year. It does feel like this is going to be a monumental year when it comes to earthquakes.
Yeah, we definitely have a lot going on with the sun, a lot going on with the planets, and Earth is just really, really in a crazy spot right now. So best to keep grounded as much as you can.
Oh, absolutely. Again, just a wild swarm that was ongoing in Texas. As you can see, still a lot of quakes in Texas. In my mind, this is really completely about fracking. Yes, I do think that we're going to have a geomagnetic excursion pole shift. Magnetic pole shift is underway. But I do think so much of what we see has been caused by the choices of the system and how they do things. And interesting, if we look over here, you see a 4.2 way up there in Canada, quite a bit off of the plate borders. There also was one that must have just came off up on the other side of the border. There you go. 2.8 in Newnan, Canada. So a lot of unusual quakes, a lot of unusual. So stay prepared, guys. As always, we invite you to join us on Patreon and YouTube memberships. We couldn't do it without your support. It's evolutionaryenergyarts@gmail to make an appointment for energy work, life coaching, biofield tuning, Vedic astrology. Again, getting your Vedic astrology reports from somebody that's so gifted as Cindy is, as opposed to trying to see what Grok's going to tell you is in the stars. And because again, the AI. It is, it's only as good as what it can find out there. And if what it can find out there is not too good, then you shouldn't expect too much more.
Source bless and namaste.
Much love. Source bless. Namaste.